Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video, and well, back with a quick and dirty unboxing video because I received an envelope like yesterday, which was coming in from Essen actually, from the UMLAND Records label. As you can see here in the logo, which might be well familiar to all of you who've been watching my channel for quite a while, because they have sorted me out with new releases for a few years actually, and what they are, just to give a broad explanation of where the label is based. Is like a label that is rooted kind of in jazz, but also has done a lot of electronic related or electronic infused releases, some instrumental hip hop, also full orchestra recordings and other stuff that has always been well, informed by jazz, but not necessarily been rooted in the classic jazz scene actually, when you think of Coltrane and stuff, but more in the modern world actually. And now they've sent me a new one that has been sitting here for a few hours, and this one is pretty lightweight, so I guess there's only one release in here, but they've been active and up in their release schedule recently, as you can see in other videos on my channel. So let's find out what this is actually, and I guess I am right here. So we got some stuff and a beautiful UMLAND Records sticker. I really like the color scheme of this one. And actually that blobbish thing is, I presume, the outline of the city of Essen, where the label is located and where the headquarters are. So this is UMLAND Records 61 A.bout, which you can read here, but all with points in the middle, so dots in the middle. So Ende is of course the end, and gut is equivalent to good. And this is an abbreviation of the Essener Neustadt Ensemble. So the Neustadt Ensemble coming from Essen, and those are 4 musicians that are interested in dub and dub related stuff, in also handmade techno beats, which is an interesting thing to state. And there's also jungle, dubstep, and drum and bass drums. So in terms of hand played, real drum kit drums, but played like a drum and bass record, which camatta is actually doing here. And there's some sampling things, there is some horns, and a little bit of infra bass, and a lot of weird things coming together in a dub bass music influenced way, I guess, a drum and bass influenced way, which is interesting because I don't know, the name escapes me right now, but on the New York based Word Sound label there was some drummer guy who released a drum and bass record, a full album with 10 tracks, I guess, which were all hand played with a drum kit, but this was proper drum and bass as well. So I received a copy of that as a promo from the EFA distributor back in the days. So that has been going bankrupt 20 years ago or so. But back in the days I've received some stuff that was handmade drum and bass music, which was really interesting. And so that's why I'm looking forward to reviewing this. Here is the actual album cover. Musicians and the 6-track list are on the back. I don't know what kind of venue this is that is on display here on the front cover. It looks like some underground, either a practicing room or a very underground club venue, club location. And the CD actually looks like this, with the whole band lineup and stuff on display. And seemingly the track titles are also very interesting, which come together as one big sentence. So in subsequent order the tracks are named: 4 people falling deep into a K-hole. So this is ketamine, of course. So this is an interesting title or interesting sequence of titles for an album. And well, I'm going to review this, of course, on my website Nachtasyl. Might take a bit, but it will appear. And yeah, I'm going into editing mode right now. Really looking forward to that because, well, I always have or had a thing for like drum and bass and jungle and like breakbeat related music, which I've also talked about in the interview I've done for the Polish website Undertone a while ago, which I had linked in my previous video as well, which I'm gonna link down there as in the description box as well, like in the future, I guess, for those who are interested in reading that. But yeah, now I'm gonna go into editing mode, actually get this video up and like do some other things. So baze.djunkiii out for now. If you're in Hamburg on Friday, the 31st of March 2K23, of course, drop by at the BETA-ZERFALL party, which is going on in the Nachtasyl club in Hamburg, in the inner city of Hamburg, actually located next to the Thalia theater thing. And we're looking forward to that, playing punk, post-punk and indie-tronics and like electropunk and all that. So, but now I'm out. I'm going to go into editing mode. See you in the next one.